Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Captain's Call. I'm Captain Lloyd Mack.
And I'm Command Master Chief Tisdale.
I want to thank you all for tuning in this week. We'd like to provide some feedback on our recent public affairs communications survey. We had around 150 people take the survey, and several folks left us written comments and questions. We'll take this opportunity during our Captain's Call to address those issues and hopefully provide some insight and clarity for those written responses. So I'll kick it off with the first one.
Yes, sir.
Comment was, ability to access the direct information we are interested in without information we don't need. People who don't have children don't care about CYP. Young parents may want information about CDC, and parents of older children may want information about youth activities or the bowling alley. There is too much information that gets lost because NAFA serves such a wide range of demographics. Well, I understand, and we know, and we want our audience to understand, there's a balance to targeting information. On one hand, making sure it is relevant, while on the other hand, ensuring we broadcast all the latest base services information. We get that not all services or event announcements are relevant to everyone in our audience, but that's the benefit of real-time social media. It's virtually immediate, searchable, and scrollable. That does mean our audience may be exposed to base information not individually unique to them, but is easily filtered. But also, the NF Atsugi Facebook page doesn't preclude our residents from contacting the specific agencies for specific information they're seeking. It's a two-way street. There are several other service provider specific pages that people can follow if they want information on that service provider. Specifics include a CYP page, MWR's page, Fleet and Family Services page. A simple search within Facebook will provide you with links to like and follow these pages.
Okay. The second comment, when watching AFN and brief informational stories come on, it's either from Iwakuni or Misawa. I swear most times I'm living in Misawa. Their PAO is all over it and keeps their personnel in the front. Wish we could have more stories hitting the all AFN storyline.
I'm with that individual.
But keep in mind that installation PAOs and AFN affiliates are different entities. Unfortunately, NAF Atsugi is one of the few bases not blessed with an unbased AFN television affiliate. Both Iwakuni and Misawa have AFN affiliates whose sole job is to produce news packages for AFN Tokyo, the regional hub, for further broadcasts on American Forces Network television. NAF Atsugi doesn't have the manning to accommodate producing regular news packages for AFN broadcasts. Secondly, NAF Atsugi doesn't have input on insertion or scheduling of AFN content. Specific formatting requirements and the lack of a guarantee our product will broadcast make it counterintuitive to spending time on their production. We do, on the other hand, produce photo, video, and written content that is uploaded to our social media pages targeted directly to our audience here.
Yep. For our third comment, the marquee is highly underutilized. Please publish MWR, CYP, and Zama high school, middle school information on it. For example, Atsugi children go to high school and middle school at Zama. To support Atsugi in a small way, the school periodically hosts their activities, i.e. sports games, at Atsugi. Unfortunately, no one knows about it if it's indoors, such as basketball, volleyball, etc. Put it on the marquee and the needed advertising is done. The marquees are in a great position on base. Another recent example is the base had ex-NFL players put on a clinic for kids. Very few people knew about it until after it was done. MWR trips could be put on it as well. Right now they have trilogy and movie times, which is great. School, CYP, and MWR would also be a great addition and much more valuable than NJIS advertisement. Well, first and foremost, I'll say on the NFL players, I personally put that out, and I know it was advertised in several locations, but there are 3 marquees aboard NAFA. The marquee at the main gate and east gate are operated by the PAO office. The marquee in front of Cinema 77 is operated by MWR. Per this recent survey, the overwhelming majority of people prefer to receive their information from Facebook because they can share it, view it more than once, and on demand. It's our feeling that overloading the marquees with too much information will reduce the chances that viewers will see anything unless they pause in traffic or pull over in an area of the marquee for their desired slide to appear, which in some cases could be very dangerous. That same slide would be viewable and be able to be saved, shared 24/7 from the NAF Atsugi Facebook page. Of note, the Facebook page is a public page and is not required that the viewer has a personal Facebook page of their own to view the Atsugi page. In reference again to the NFL Players Clinic, that information was advertised on 11 different platforms, including Eagle 810 Radio, MWR's website, the February MWR magazine, and MWR TV screens in the gyms, movie theater, bowling alley, and more.
Okay, next, Facebook has been the main way of communicating from the base command. Facebook posts disappear quickly, so it is difficult to go back and find the information later. Also, although I like and follow a page, it doesn't guarantee that page info will show up on my feed. I suggest all info for the base, commands, support orgs, etc. be placed in one location and Facebook, Twitter, etc., linking to one main website. Okay, our Facebook page is the location where all the information is aggregated. It only disappears if we delete it after it becomes obsolete. Even if the information doesn't show up in your timeline, that doesn't mean it has disappeared or it has been deleted. You can visit the NAF Atsugi Facebook page and view all content that the page contains.
Well, we won't continue to go over these, but first and foremost, I want to say thank you for all those who participated in our survey. As I've stated before, communication is very important to me. It's a two-way street. You have a communicator and a receiver. It's got to be in your scan. If you're not out there looking, you're not going to get the information. So I'll say that's it for this episode of Captain's Call. As always, if you have any questions, send them to the Public Affairs Office at the email address below. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again next time.